Just now pulling into the park. It's about 11:35, and I'm hoping there's not a lot of people here, because it'll be weird walking around with a camera on my forehead and standing in the middle of a trail with a giant controller. So hopefully, I don't remember how far it is. We need like some bikes or something to pedal out here, but I remember there used to be like a random like tower you could stand on. Almost looked like maybe somewhere somebody would hunt, but I don't think you can hunt out here. And it's just this giant tower though, with like a platform you could stand on, and that would be perfect for flying this thing, and also like staying out of everybody's way if anybody does walk by. Yeah, the trail's like somewhere out towards there. And I forgot it's Sunday too, so I have a feeling it's gonna be pretty packed. I'm just hoping it's not, because it's only like 35 degrees. Nope, there's a lot of cars. Damn it. Are they out fishing maybe? No, there's a guy walking down the trail. Every one of them is on the trail. Damn it. Well, that really blows. Maybe I'll do it somewhere in one of these big parking lots. There's where the boat launch is. Hopefully you guys can even see anything out here. I'm looking on my... I've got it like mirrored on my phone. Man, maybe all these people are walking down here. Hopefully. But I'm looking down at my camera on my phone. I got it mirrored so I can see like what the camera sees. And it looks like it's just all washed out. Man, there's even more people on this trail. Check. It does look really cool through here though. I don't ever remember there being water on that side. I feel like I should just go fly it over like the boat launch area.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Alright, so all I've gotten done in the last 10 minutes was playing with settings on the GoPro. One car left, and more people walked by on the trail, so we're just gonna go over here. There's one car over there, so I'm hoping they left or something. I don't know, but we'll see. Alright. A little extra GoPro battery. Got the controller. I've already got a battery in here, so we're good on that. I did order a phone mount too, which will be here today. Say hi to yourselves. So I started leaving my cable plugged in because I feel like this cable is going to wear out really easy. Plus, aside from the fact that I'm not crazy about the phone being down here, getting it just set up and in place is so awkward. So we'll go ahead and let's see. Let's check the wind. I got it set to 100 foot. It's 18 miles an hour, which is arguably not bad for this drone. It's definitely less than it was the last couple days, but of course we got a car driving by, but it gets higher at 33 feet, or at the gusts at 100 feet. Even on the ground there's 24-mile-an-hour gusts, so 100 feet is probably way higher than I'll take it, or I might pick it up once there. But let's turn the aircraft on. Connect the aircraft. We'll start screen recording. So it's still waiting for a GPS signal. I'm gonna turn that way down.
The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
So we're gonna calibrate the compass. And then vertically. Alright, so it was successful. Flight check shows everything normal.
Take off.
Kind of hear it fighting a little bit, but not too bad. Okay, 100 feet ain't that high around here. 100 feet feels like insanely high at my house. See it up there just chilling. Makes this parking lot look so huge, holy crap. There we are. Oh. So it is letting me know there's strong winds up there, so I'm gonna drop it. That's not too high. Wow, this is the farthest I've ever taken it away from me, and this is trippy. I can still see it though. Take it up a little bit. Pan it around. I do want to try it in sport mode, so hit it till it says high speed. That cruises, man. That is sweet. That's pretty low though. Turn it back around. So I adjusted the gimbal speed a lot, and it seems to be way smoother. Let me try cinematic. This is full speed. Oh yeah. It still stops quick though. Full backwards, full forwards. Drop it down nice and low. We'll close the door and walk around over here. We'll go to position mode though, so it goes a little bit quicker. Take it over its maiden flight over some water. Ooh, that is trippy. I don't like it. The Cinesmooth makes such a difference. I've been flying for about 9 minutes. 64% battery life, so to me that's really good. Uh-oh, where are we at? I'm gonna take it straight up from here. Let's see what happens. So I'll stay in position mode, and then if I need to drop into sport mode. Oops, what was that? Man, there's so much. I've lived here most of my whole life. I never realized there was this much water. Strong wind. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop it because that just scares me. I don't want it to take off. I'll go ahead and land. Ooh. Man, that is fun. I cannot wait till I get a little more confident and like, well, I guess it's not even being more confident, it's more like the right flying conditions, you know, because right now it's, as a first-time drone owner, you're like, oh yeah, it's not that windy. But if you're, you know, an experienced drone flyer, you know that this little mini, like if I had like a Phantom or even the Mavic Air would handle wind a lot better than this. And that's one of the few things that the Mavic Air really boasts over the Mini is just, you know, the motors are more powerful. That's what it is, you know, like it's super light, so it's really easy to be you know, handled by the wind. Like the wind can really put a number on it, you know, without being too windy. But obviously the air is a little bit heavier, and then you got the Pro and the Pro 2 and the Phantom. Those can handle like 40 miles. I mean, I don't know, don't quote me on this, but I know the Phantom can handle some really strong winds. Like, I wouldn't even want to be outside when it's that windy. Well, you know, when it's temperatures like this, I guess it makes it worse. But I guess it looks pretty empty over here. And this could be a cool area. This is right along the beach and the park and stuff, so. But if you guys are like, if you guys are watching this, you know, if you guys have watched my other videos about this being my first drone, and you're thinking about getting this, and so you're doing like what I did, watching a bunch of videos. A lot of people that I watched didn't necessarily go into details, which understandably, you know, that wasn't the point of their videos, but you know, they just talked about how much you're gonna love this drone, how awesome it's gonna be, how much fun you're gonna have with it, which is absolutely correct. But what most of them failed to mention is like the strict rules and regulations. Like, this is not an RC car. As much as I want it to be, this is not an RC car that you can just, you know, throw it outside and then do whatever you want with it, you know, fly it wherever you want and whatnot. This is a very regulated hobby. Like, you're essentially, to the government, you're essentially flying an aircraft, you know, and which I mean, that's true, but it just, you know, it sounds more harsh than what it actually is. So I'm gonna go ahead and put in a new battery, and I cannot stress it enough, get yourself the Fly More combo. I'm going to charge this battery. I'm definitely not going to use up 2 more batteries plus this half of one, but might as well charge it while it's there. So head on to this just so you guys can see what I look like. It doesn't look too noticeable when you got a hat on, I guess, so that's cool. I kind of want to change this battery out too, because this is only at like 50%. I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
1 minute 37 seconds later.
Alright, I just want to verify, you guys saw me take that GoPro battery and put it out and put it right here, right? Because it is gone. It's not in my pocket. Doesn't look like it's on my dirty floorboards. It's not in the cup holders, so I already looked in there. Well, I guess this GoPro battery is what we're working with. Probably look like a straight creeper walking over to the park by myself. Yeah, I should put it on a hard ground like over here.
The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
Taking off right next to a big electric grid thing, that's smart. That big thing right there. Come down farther. Okay. Try this, I never do that.
Take off. The home point has been updated. Please.
It's a little bit more windy out here though. Try to keep it right in this area. A lot of grass and stuff if it does fall. Strong wind. want to try those cinematic shots. So you gotta stop recording, go to quick shot.
3, 2, 1.
And we'll look up at it. That is cool. Man, it's moving pretty quick. Holy crap. That's sweet. I'm gonna drop it down. Try to do like some cine smooth. Oops, I forgot I wasn't even recording. Let's go back to video, record. Totally went the wrong way. All the ice buildup was kind of cool though. Oh, that is a cool shot. I don't know for what, but it looks cool. Turn back around. Now again, we are in cinematic mode, so it's going to be like slower and smoother. Now going forward like this, I do have to kind of drop it a little bit because it looks like it wants to rise up, and that might be because of the wind. So we're at about 26% battery. Let's go ahead and take it home.
Battery level is low. The aircraft will go to the home point in 10 seconds.
No. I want to practice getting some shots of my car. Cool. car. Go back home here. Okay. So, big question, is the GoPro still on? Oh, holy crap, it is. So I am in the car now. Where are we at? So I'm in the car now.
Take
Start
off.
the drone.
The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
So I'm gonna like fly it down there and then just like go drive past it, see how that works. And then I'm gonna put my seatbelt on, of course. We're recording. Oh, that's cool. Too far. This will be really cool to do with somebody else driving. Now I wonder if I can do the subject mode. I'm way higher than all these trees, so we'll hit quick shot. Let's try that one.
2, 1.
Looks like it might be struggling a tad bit because of the wind, but it's handling it good. So it keeps it right. It looks like it keeps it right about the altitude you set it. So I've had it, I think, right around like 43. A little bit higher. Probably just the wind, but I mean, on camera you can't really tell though, so that's cool. A little bit out of where it originally was, but still cool though. Still really cool. So I'm gonna try the droney to 80 feet. So it looks like it's good. It's got a clear path back there. I can see it, so
3, 2, 1.
oh cool, so it comes back. Oh, I haven't even been screen recording this whole time. Whoops. So alright, everything looks clear, no traffic.
3, 2, 1.
That one's really cool. So I feel like with that one, the less wind is going to be better. Oh, that's cool. I like that. It returns right to like the exact same spot. Man, that is sweet. Video, we're going to go up to about there. Look down a little bit. And then I'm gonna back it up. This is actually really cool doing it in the car. Like, I'm warm, it's cozy, it's quiet.
Landing.
Cool. Turn it off. Turn the controller off. So yeah, flying it somewhere other than my house is awesome. You can get some really awesome shots of your house, but like, you know, that's it. Like, you know, once you got the cool shot, you got the cool shot. Okay, afterthoughts. Now that we are leaving, this thing is worth every penny. I don't know exactly how accurate that wind and weather app is, but there's definitely some good gusts out here. What I just did proves that, I mean, what I did today as well as what I've done the last couple days with it proved to me that it can withstand some decent wind. It's windy out here. Like, it's all wide open fields. There's obviously trees and stuff, but once you get above the trees, you know, it's wide open. Plus you've got all the wide open lake area. So I might be completely wrong. I'm not a weather person, but I would assume that that's gonna lead to more wind. You know, on a windy day, if you're in a neighborhood or something like that, most of that wind is broken up by the houses and, you know, buildings and whatnot. But, you know, being out here in the essentially wide open, it's gonna be a lot windier. But I mean, I took it up over 100 feet a couple times, and obviously, you know, I did get the error message, or the wind warning message that says, you know, it's unstable, land it, you know, return to home and land it immediately. But as you saw, I ignored that. But with that being said, you know, fly at your own risk. There are so many stories of these things, you know, if you look it up online, so many stories of flyaways and whatnot. Oh, look, all these deer up here. Or doe deer. You know, the wind that we have, it's just a short little gust, you know, just a second or two. So it's gonna kind of, you know, make the drone a little, oh wow, that's a bunch of them. Man, I wish I had my good camera. That's crazy. They look halfway smart too. They stopped at the edge of the road and they were looking. Like I said, that's don't use me saying this as like, oh yeah, these things can handle wind great. My personal experience, they can. You know, a lot of people, when you have gusty winds, these gusts are blowing for, you know, 5, 6, 7, 8 plus, you know, 10 plus seconds. And think about it, 10 seconds doesn't seem that long, but if you think about it, imagine your drone going for 10 seconds way faster than it's ever gone before, and you can't control it. That's a long time. That thing can get taken far away. You know, it could be so gusty that it, you know, puts the thing completely sideways, and then it just, you know, your propellers and the wind just slam it to the ground. So there's a lot of variables. There's a lot of ifs, ands, or buts. Take my experience with a grain of salt. You know, don't go out there and be like, hey, I seen Brian's garage fly his in, you know, 25-mile-per-hour gusts, and it was fine. Like, yeah, it was fine for me. But our gusts are really short around here. Our winters are long and our gusts are short. But yeah, if you guys are watching this, you know, just kind of like, before I bought this thing, I can't even tell you how many probably hours of video I sat there and watched, just from reviews, you know, to a couple unboxings, to just hours of like flight and stuff. I hate this. This is my biggest pet peeve. If you guys do this at your car wash, you are an ass. Look at these people, they stop in the entrance and nobody can get in. Pull up here and park and wait. But anyways, like I was saying, so I watched hours of, you know, people flying these things and, you know, taking them over mountains and deserts and large bodies of water, and I was just in love with it. I was like, that is amazing. I'm like, and all you're doing is just, you know, flying forward. It can't be that hard. And even in my one first review, I was like, I feel I haven't even flown the thing yet, and I feel like I'm a pro. I said that because I watched so much video, and DJI does make these things so simple to fly. But with that being said, it's not what you'd expect. Like, I thought I was gonna, you know, put this thing up in the air and just, you know, zoom around with it. That's not the case. I also wanted to go, like, one of our good friends that helped me, let me borrow his truck to work on my back bedroom and bring some drywall home. He lives on the opposite end of my neighborhood, and they're always outside, you know, having a bonfire, just, you know, chilling. So I thought it'd be funny one day to, you know, fly it up and fly it over there. And it's about 5 or 6 streets over. It's not very far. I mean, maybe a third of a mile. And you see these videos of these people with these drones flying them like 2 or 3 miles, you know, doing like these distance tests, or just flying it over their whole, like, you know, little small town and all these cool buildings. But as soon as I put this thing up in the air, it is, I can't stress it enough, it is so fun. So I don't want to, like, I don't want to downplay it or like make somebody think, oh man, no way. But the anxiety I get when I can't see that thing is crazy. Putting this thing up in the air and not being able to see it is insane to me. Like, I can't imagine flying, you know, let's say like from right here, like all the way down to this stoplight or something like that, you know, and not being able to see it. Which is another rule. The number one rule with these things is you have to have a line of sight. I can't stress that enough. Nobody really emphasizes that in these videos I watched, but you have to have a line of sight when you're driving these things. But all right, my GoPro's flashing at me. It's about to die, guys.